Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. How's everybody doing today? Appreciate you being here. Make sure that you hit that like button on your way in here. If you're on Facebook, I can see already got some people on Facebook. Get that thumbs up going. Happy Monday. How was your weekend? I'll tell you what, busy weekend for me, as you can probably tell. Oh, I'm tired. I'm holding out for Joe here at this point. I don't know. He said he was going to be here, and then now all of a sudden I can't find him. He's missing. Oh boy. Let's hope he didn't get into too much trouble after hours crypto on Friday. Let's check and see who is in the comments right now. Chris Hanley in the house. Appreciate you being here, Chris. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. So I'm gonna kick things off. We're gonna take a look at things right now while we're hoping while I'm waiting for Joe to get in here. Like I said, hopefully he doesn't need bail money or something. If you want to hear some of those stories, you got to be around for Crypto on the Rocks and then After Hours Crypto every Friday. All right, let's take a look right now at I don't know, for this particular show. I want to show everybody the debt clock. Now I know everybody that tunes in here is not from the US, but I'm sorry. The U.S. exports its inflation. And so, what's going on with this debt clock is just important to everybody, quite frankly. So here we are. Right now, the U.S. debt clock sitting at 35,171. So 35,171,000,000,000. Now, 1 week ago today, when Joe and I were here talking about this, it was 35,151,000,000,000. Good Lord, these numbers are too damn large to even be talking about right now. So basically, we've gone up $20 billion in debt in a matter of 1 week. $20 billion. I'm sorry, that is just wrong on many levels. Chime in if you're here from the US. Tell me what you're thinking about this, because right now we're on par for an average of $1 trillion in new debt every quarter. That is, I'm sorry, I don't see how any country comes back from that. I just really don't. But again, I wanted to start this out, this crypto market Monday, with this. I was hoping to get Joe's reaction here, but like I said, Joe's MIA. Oh my God, I am worried just a little bit. Just saying. All right. So enough with the debt clock. That's depressing enough as it is. But we're here to talk about crypto. So let's take a look at the fear and greed index. Let's see where we are with that. We are in fear, but it is up from a week ago today. A week ago today, we were at 25, extreme fear. Yep, right here, you can see it in historical values, 25, extreme fear. Right now, we're at 28, which is actually down from yesterday, which was at 31. Overall, last month, we were in the greed scenario, but hey, what are you going to do? Things and times are changing. Tell me what you're thinking. Are you buying crypto? That's part of what we're going to talk about today, and I'm going to highlight a few different things. And then I was, we'll see where we go from there. Need a drink. Sorry, guys. All right. Anyway, so crypto fear and greed index, we are in the fear side scenario, and I get it. I mean, Bitcoin pricing has been weak overall. Matter of fact, let's take a quick look at the markets in a second. Automatic Beats in the house. Appreciate you being here, sir. Thank you. And like I said, while we're sitting here waiting on Joe, we'll go jump into the markets and take a look at see how they're looking overall. If I can find the right button to press, here we go. Bam and bam. All right, so Bitcoin right now 58,274. Now, even in the title of this, when I was putting this together, Bitcoin was right around 60K, but it has had great difficulty holding on to that 60K mark. I'll tell you what, it is just not looking like strong at all here with regard to Bitcoin. And in many of the videos that Joe has done over the last week, matter of fact, he's live 3 p.m. every day on his channel, so make sure you check him out and go ahead and see what he's putting out there, showing you how to trade, what some setups might look like, especially with regard to Bitcoin. He'll actually take other coins, by the way, so go ahead and jump in there and have him help you out. But right now, like I said, when I started putting this live stream together, Bitcoin was just hovering in that 60K mark. But obviously, it's got a rejection from there and is moving back down a little bit. And I think that, not for nothing, I think we're going to go down a little bit more before we come back up. Ethereum at 25.76, down 4%, and you're going to see that most of the market is kind of red today. There are a few outliers, and we'll touch on those. BNB, one of those outliers, up 3.6% in the last week, 536. Solana down 4.5%, 142.71. I don't know. Solana to me has been struggling a bit. I know I've got so many Solana fans who watch and appreciate all of you. As a matter of fact, waiting for Automatic Beats to chime on in here. Wait, this could be him. Yeah, well, okay. Yes, Automatic Beats. It has been a little bit to the crab show. Yeah. Well, so is the whole market, though. Really, let's be honest. But yeah, Solana definitely, like I said, I think struggling a bit. Let's keep going here. XRP, pretty much even. 57 cents. Toncoin looking up a little bit, just about 3%, $6.80. Doge down below that 10-cent mark again, so 9 cents. Tron looking pretty strong. I got to tell you, I'm almost impressed with Tron. 7.9% up, just under 14 cents. Cardano, even though they got their rare Evo thing going on, looking not too strong, 33 cents, which, hey, whatever, it is what it is. I still think long term Cardano got some great things going on. I really do. So let's keep going though. AVAX down almost 5%, $20.56. BCH 333, down 4%. Again, use BCH what it's meant to be used for. Chainlink, look at this, $10 to me, half off. $20, I think it's a great price for Chainlink. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy interwebs. What's Tron is blowing up like my oh my god, I love it, okay. Sorry. Oh shit, this is almost as good as crypto on the rocks, except I'm not drunk. Anyway, LTC looking pretty good, but it's one of the green in the markets. It's been doing a pretty steady uptick, and I'll tell you what, it's just doing its thing. It's processing. It's, you know what I mean. 66.41, good price for Litecoin. Uniswap looking pretty good, even though it's down about 2% on the week, $6. Let's see what else we got here. Polygon Matic, about 41 cents, down almost 3%. We got to stop at Caspa, down almost 3% at 15 cents. Hopefully that'll be on back up soon. Let's see. Pepe, if you're into that, down 13.5%. Crazy. Monero up 5%. I like seeing that. Again, I huge. Privacy coin is going to be huge next year. Mark my words. Regardless who gets elected here in the U.S. and so on and so forth. That's again a conversation for another live stream. 155.92 for Monero. What else we got here? The Crow token. I forgot who was. Oh, FF was. We stopped last week when we were on Matrix Money Podcast. Speaking of which, join us tomorrow, Matrix Money Podcast, 10 a.m. on all of our channels. So FF's channel, Jar's channel, the Matrix Money Podcast channel, and here. So we'll be live. We're going to be talking the latest news. Jar's going to be talking about DPIN and some nodes, and I'm not sure what mining and security topics FF's got, but we will be here and talking about something. All right. Anyway, let's keep going here. Filecoin. Jeez, I can't believe how weak Filecoin looks right now. 4.6% down over the last week, $3.57. HBAR, another one looking down. I'm very surprised. This very, very, very surprised. Down 3.2% overall for the week. 5 cents for HBAR. Good buying opportunity. Let's go a little bit further here. Render, AI option for the DPIM projects that is going on Crypto on the Rocks every Friday night, 7 p.m. You can vote for what we're going to dollar cost average into. Last Friday's winner was Flux, and right. You know what? I'm saying that. I should probably double check it. No, it was Render. It was Render. So there you go. Don't listen to me. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I was only running the damn thing. But that's going to do it. Taking a look at the markets right now to see where we're at. Man, okay. I've had a couple of cups of coffee this morning, but it is what it is. And I'm looking. I still haven't gotten a message from Joe. I really am getting worried now because, yeah. Understand. Flux. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. So, listen. Part of what I wanted to talk about was, is now a good time to HODL? Is it still a good time to be DCAing into most of what we're going to talk about here is Bitcoin, because that is what is the major adoption coin that's going on globally right now. And so I'm going to be focusing mostly on that. But when I say that, I'm talking crypto as a whole, by the way. But I do believe that Bitcoin, it has to be a integral part of the portfolio. And I show you that again every Friday night. Crypto on the Rocks, $25, 15 goes to Bitcoin. You guys vote for where the other 10 goes. So I kind of want to look at a couple of different things from a couple of different perspectives to give you a kind of overall I am pro HODL at this point. I think, again, you have to look at things. I'm not saying you can't look at certain cryptocurrencies with trading in mind. Hell, even Bitcoin to some degree with trading in mind. But I think you need to have some stacks put aside that, you've got like a 5, 10, 20-year time horizon on that are just sitting in cold storage, and boom, that's that. To that end, I want to go first to this CNBC interview that the host basically called Tom Lee crazy for advising people to take a Bitcoin position of 1 to 2% of their overall investment portfolio back in 2019. Now, it has Bitcoin news highlights here. At the time, Bitcoin price was about 5K. And I mean, she's telling him he's crazy. But I want you guys to just listen to this interview, because think about this. We're talking 5 years later, 5 years after this interview where Bitcoin was 5K. Now, Bitcoin is what? We just looked. Say we'll round it off to $60,000. Holy crap, right? I mean, if you had one whole Bitcoin at that point at 5K, you're in the money right now. You're in the money. But let's listen to this interview real quick. I want to say it's about a minute long, and I'll jump back in.
Right now, if you actually think it's undervalued by that extent?
Well, we think the best approach for most people is just to put 1% or 2%.
Are you saying that? I get that if you're somebody who's got a lot of assets, I still think it's crazy. But for a retail investor, somebody who's saving for retirement and putting that aside, that seems crazy to me.
Well, it's basically the idea that you can afford to lose 1% if that's 1% of your portfolio.
That's crazy. You might as well throw it away on high fees to an investor, to an average like this. You're taking a flyer on that. You don't know where it's going to go or what's going to happen.
Well, in a way, that's right, Becky. That for the majority of people, it's 1% is like a small risk bet. But Bitcoin makes all of its gains in 10 days in a year. I think this is an example that if you exclude the 10 best days, Bitcoin loses 25% a year. So you got to essentially hold it or hodl it, as they say. To really capture the gains.
Right now, if you actually think it's undervalued by that.
Okay. So, but again, here she is calling them crazy, say you might as well just throw your money away. Again, at that time, Bitcoin was 5K, and we sit here today having this conversation with Bitcoin just under $60,000. So, who's crazy for having an allocation in Bitcoin, even to the tune of 1 or 2% of your crypto portfolio? So again, trying to put it in a bigger perspective for you, here we are looking to have money put aside, long-term HODL. Again, I'm talking HODL till you waddle. There you go. There it is. And having that long-term perspective with regard to your crypto. Now, again, I didn't say anything about not trading. You want to trade Bitcoin too. It's volatile. That's great. But you need to have a stash aside, some sats put aside, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. That is going to be, again, you put it on your cold storage. Again, like Tangem, if you're looking to get a Tangem, the new ring is out. Did you order it? Did you order? Well, it's not out. I lie. You can order the new ring. It's pre-ordered, coming out in October. They start shipping. I pre-ordered mine. I can't wait. I'll be doing videos once I get it in, unboxing, show you how to set it up, etc. Again, and even if you don't want the ring from Tangem, the cards, you can't beat them. I think it's the easiest wallet to use with regard to cold storage for your crypto. But again, link in the description if you're interested in that. But anyway, not to get off on that tangent right there, but to have the majority of whatever you're going to have in your crypto portfolio put aside in cold storage. And again, timeline, 5, 10, 20 years, HODL mindset with regard to that. And then have your stash that you're going to be doing. Oh my God, adding beats. I'm not going to be putting that one up. If it was crypto on the rocks, I probably would, but there you go. Anyway, excuse me. So that thought in mind. Now, I came across, okay, so that was the 5-year perspective. So again, that interview 5 years ago, and here we are with an increase of approximately $55,000 in the price of Bitcoin from that interview to now. Yes, exactly. Again, if it was crypto on the rocks, or after hours crypto for sure, I won't give a shit about that. But anyway, so let me bring this next one up. So that brought you from the 5-year perspective. So again, are you thinking, is it still all good about the hodling? And let me see if why is this? There it is. There it is. Let me actually bring it up full screen here so you can see it as I read through it real quick. Basically, he says, I'm from a town of 390 people. We don't even have a single stoplight, no bank, etc. Now, let's hold on one second. If you do tune in to Crypto on the Rocks and to After Hours Crypto, we actually had a discussion about the whole small town thing. So you got to tune in for that. But so that's why this hit home for me. We had literally maybe a week ago just had a discussion about, small town crypto businesses, not even a stoplight in my town, that kind of thing. So I think that's why this resonated with me here. But anyway, to keep going. So not even a stoplight, no bank. The local butcher called me today and asked me about Bitcoin. They ain't got a stoplight or a bank, but they got a butcher. I love it. I think that Effer's on here somewhere, meaning I'm assuming which one of you is Chubb. X, by the way, because this is obviously his tweet. Anyway, it's kind of weird what's been happening in my sleepy little town. Recently, there's several people asking me about Bitcoin, and before they were laughing or annoyed to hear me even talking about it. Now, and how true is that? How many of you, your family, they laugh at you, they don't want to hear it, oh, I'm not interested in that, blah, 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 blah. And they don't get the bigger economic picture as they're sitting there struggling to put food on the table. But let's not go into that. I have 3 stoplights, only 6,000. Wow. I understand. I living in a town with about 2,500 people, no stoplights, no banks, none of that either. But anyway, 3 stoplights. There you go. Anyway, to just wrap this tweet up here. So what does this mean? I'll tell you what I think it means. He says, I think they seen the presidential candidate speaking about it. Probably true. They see the sphere in Vegas displaying it. Probably true. They can't watch or listen to the news channels without seeing or hearing it, especially if they're watching like the CNBCs or the the Money Talks and stuff like that. Of course, Squawk Box, that kind of thing. It's every frigging where, and they're all going to be coming for those sats soon. No argument. I agree 100%. This is the warm-up period, and this game, this time around, I'm thinking he's talking the bull cycle here, is going to be like some shit nobody's ever seen before. That's what I think. And I gotta say, I'm with them. And my point to showing you this tweet was to give you the perspective of, wow, even in small town America, you got people who hear it, people who see it, people who know about it, and people who want to know more about Bitcoin and, by extension, cryptocurrency. Again, Bitcoin is the one that's getting all the news attention, getting all the presidential attention, getting all the recent conferences and that kind of thing. So news coverage, it's on, again, the CNBCs, so on and so forth. So again, my question, is it a good time to HODL? My answer, absolutely. Absolutely. Again, do it with the long-term mindset, 5, 10, 20 years. Trade, you want to trade? Again, check out Joe on his channel, 3 p.m. every day on his channel. I hope he's going to be there 3 p.m. today because he's MIA this morning. I can't reach him. Don't know what's going on. Like I said, hopefully he does not need bail money at this point. Anyway, let me hit the wrong button there. Sorry about that. Okay, there's one more that I wanted to put here. This to do our international people who might be watching. The first Bitcoin transaction in Canada for gas. And now the gas station in this case is using Coinos, I believe it is. Yes, Coinos. And you can go look it up. Links to everything I'm showing you is in the description of the live stream. So go ahead, check all that out. But I want you to see how easy and quick it is for this guy to pay for his gas. Okay, here we go.
And I'm about to make the first Bitcoin transaction in Canada's history at a gas station. I open up my Coinos wallet. I press send. I press scan. Press pay now. 43.89. I press next. At a tip, absolutely not. No, it's all good. Okay. And then I press send. Done. First Bitcoin transaction in Canada at a gas station.
And he gets the receipt. There you go. It's adoption is happening, folks. People are starting to use it now. I don't know, again, that I would necessarily use Bitcoin to be paying for everyday transactions. But I mean, I get it. There's a whole ethos behind. That's the ethos behind. Yes. Oh, you want me to share it in the live chat? I can do that. It is in the description. Hold on. I got to go back and get it. I just closed it. Give me 1 second, Automatic Beats, and I will pull that back up. Where is it? Right here. All right, I'll pop that into the live chat. But again, links to everything in the live stream. Oh, it's good. You're in the description. Well, I got it. I'll put it in the live chat anyway. But I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, everything I showed you today, always, well, I try always to make sure that the links are in the description. But for those who are interested, I did just pop it in the live chat. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you've got that right now also in the live chat. Now, at this point, I was going to have Trade Intuition go over what he's looking at in the markets. But again, a little worried. No Trade Intuition. So let's hope that he shows up on his own channel at 3 p.m. today to talk trading with you. But that is what I had for my portion of today's Crypto Market Monday. So unfortunately, I'm probably going to just end it here because I'm not going to just babble for no reason. But I appreciate everybody being here. Let me give you an idea what the rest of the week is going to look like. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time for Matrix Money podcast. We'll be doing the chat with Jar and FF. We'll be talking. I'll be talking a couple of the latest news items. Jar is going to talk a little bit about DPIN, and FF is going to be talking some security and mining updates. So make sure you tune in for that. I'll be doing a live stream on Wednesday, 10 a.m. What am I talking about yet? No clue. Thursday this week, my goal is to drop another video. So watch for that. And then Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, as always, Crypto on the Rocks. Looking forward to you joining me so we can talk about crypto and you guys can vote on what we're going to dollar cost average into every single week. DPIN projects this last half of 2024 that you get to vote for. And right after Crypto on the Rocks, we head over to Patreon exclusively for paid members, $5 a month. That's all it is. You can join on in there. And the reason for that is because honestly, we go off on some topics that really, I don't want to deal with the YouTube standard stuff. But behind the paywall, you're paying to be there. Then you get what you get. And again, you can interact with it. We were actually talking so many different things this past Friday. Even Badell was putting out a lot of personal stuff. I mean, just really good. And it doesn't just stick to cryptocurrency, which is a good and maybe bad thing. I don't know. But every Friday night, Crypto on the Rocks, and then after hours crypto strictly on Patreon. Thank you, Automatic Beats. I appreciate you saying that. I really do. And again, everyone, I am sorry that Joe did not make it here to the stream today. So make sure on your way out, though, I'd appreciate it if you're new here, you hit that subscribe button, tick that bell icon, click the all so you get notified when I go live or drop a video. Make sure on your way out also smash up that like button. I can see I still got a few people on Facebook. Please hit that thumbs up. And that's going to do it for me today. I will see if I can't get in touch with Joe to make sure he doesn't really need bail money. And all right, I am out. I hope you have a great start to your week. Have a great rest of your day. And I will talk to you tomorrow on the Matrix Money Podcast.